right, I'm gonna start the intro. Hi everyone, welcome back to Just Swipe Up Vlogs. Thank you for joining us again. If you're here for the first time, you probably haven't seen this guy's face, but if you're here again and you caught the last long distance relationship Q&A with the two of us, this is my fiance Ryan. Hi Ryan.
It's good to be back.
Ryan is here to answer any questions you may have for guys that you're too afraid to ask them. I'm just going to pick a few of the best ones that I found, and Ryan's going to answer them for me. What should I do, Ryan? What should I do? What should they do, Ryan? What should they do?
They should subscribe to the Swipe Up. Definitely give it a comment.
Give it a comment. Team Ryan?
Team Brazier.
Team Braz. I like it. You ready? I'm excited.
Let's do it.
First question. I hope you haven't done this before, but the question is, why do guys ghost instead of just saying they aren't feeling it or whatever the reason is? Have you done that before?
Well, from personal experience, I haven't done that. In general, I think some guys might have trouble realizing what the honest truth is, so they don't want to deal with it. So they feel like the easiest option is to kind of just run away and move on. I feel like if things get a little bit hard for the guys, it's maybe the easiest option to sort of slowly drift away and go on to the next one. Yo, hit me.
So this is a good one because I feel like, okay, the question is, how do guys feel about girls openly talking about engagements and the future?
I think it's a healthy, open discussion to have. Sometimes it might be good for the female to put out on the table because maybe the guy's thinking it, but maybe they're waiting for the female to bring it up first. You know, there's a time and place, I guess, for it. Like you don't want to hear it after 4 weeks of dating. All these great plans you've got in place, but you know, when the time's right, I think there's no issue female being on the front foot with that.
So there's nothing wrong with talking about like engagement, like getting engaged and getting married, like that wouldn't scare you at all.
I think there's levels to it. Like I wouldn't want them to be like telling me I want to be engaged by this certain month or this is what I want. Like I think it's good to have an open conversation about it, but not directly to the point that this is what has to happen, you know?
How many girls are telling you this?
Oh, plenty.
Oh, plenty. I like this one. Is it really that difficult to put the toilet seat down after going to the bathroom?
Yes, it is.
Elaborate.
And you've gone in there, you've done the job, and you just want to get out of there. Don't want to get all fancy with it.
Fancy.
Do the job, do the time, get out. When you go in next, if you can't put it down, there's some serious issues with you.
Ouch. Okay. Next, do guys think about ex-girlfriends randomly like girls do? Like we are happily in relationships / married, etc., but we'll randomly think of an ex and wonder what they're doing, etc., and possibly even stalk to see. Do guys do this, or do they just forget and never wonder?
I think at first, maybe early on, they would maybe not so much think about them, but do a bit of stalking. Social media is good for that. But I think over time, the longer it goes, you kind of just forget about that person. And honestly, if things are going well with what you're currently in, you don't really bother about it.
That's fair.
What about you? How much stalking do you do? Yeah. Come on, spill the beans.
What do you first notice about a girl?
There are.
Keep PG.
Well, just the way they present themselves, like smile and, their personalities, obviously big deal.
What was it about me that you first noticed?
The smile in the eyes that lit up. Yeah, that's sweet. Like very, and just easily, like our first couple of conversations, like didn't have to try too hard, just normal chit chat.
Yeah,
There's a lot of, I feel like male and female, there's a lot of people out there, it's difficult to talk to people sometimes.
true. It's like, this is interesting. Do guys find it hard to get serious with a girl who has mostly male friends?
No, I don't, not like you're against it, but you're more intrigued about the situation. But, maybe part of it might be a bit jealous at the start, but then when you get to realize what the connection is there, you're just like, it is what it is.
So, at first, when you found out I had a lot of male friends, you were probably like, that's weird. And then after, when you like met the people and it was like, okay, that makes more sense, right?
Yeah, after, especially most of them, I realized, fair enough. But at first, I thought it was a little bit strange.
Why does it seem impossible that a guy cannot answer two questions at the same time? I've talked to some other girls and they all have the same problem. If I text my husband two questions, he only answers one.
Well, just keep it simple. I think, like maybe go one at a time, and we deal with that, and you move on to the next one. You just start confusing us. I'm not the smartest bloke in the shed, so one step at a time, and then you'll get all the answers you want.
What are good Christmas/holiday gift ideas? Because this person says my boyfriend, dad, and brother are so hard to buy for.
A night stay, obviously, you might be living together already, but maybe a stay, maybe down on the beach for a night. What else? Good watch is always good.
Good watch. Okay, next question. How do you feel about women passing gas in front of you?
As long as it's a good one.
Smelly?
Yeah, it has to hit right at home. Like if you're gonna do it properly.
If it's just like loud but doesn't stink at all, it doesn't count. It has to be loud.
No, if you're gonna go loud, you want that smell just come drifting through. People think we're disgusting.
No, right? I love it.
Yeah, deal with it.
I think you'll be able to answer this one well. What are some trends that guys find unattractive for a woman?
I think at first, because it was a bit of a culture sort of difference, I thought I might have had an issue with some of the shorts you had operating in. I thought, geez, have a look at this. I won't say the word on camera. And the weather too. Like you don't see many people down here operate like that.
You don't see many people without shorts here.
Exactly. I think they need a pair of jeans over there sometimes.
Exactly. Next question. Do you expect always clean shaven legs or do you mind some peach fuzz?
I expect clean shaven.
So you don't know me then.
Now, but as I'm saying, there's a difference to expecting to what actually does happen.
When did you know your fiance was the one?
I think after probably official, the first time you came here and met like my world. Obviously, our story we met in Europe. Then I went to America, met your gang. Really, I already kind of knew from that moment, but to like tick everything off, I think the next step was to come here and deal with all the Aussies.
So it was how I was able to fit in with your crew.
It's like how you always are. Like you didn't have to change who you are to fit in. You just yourself and worked magical.
Aww, that was a good ending.
That's cute.
Te quiero.
Get off. I'm off my actors.
Did it. I'm proud of you. If you want to see more from this guy,
Oh, we're still on.
If you want to see more from this guy, don't forget you have to subscribe. You have to click on that subscribe button, that notification bell, because if not, you're not going to get notified when my videos come up. And how bad would that be, Ryan?
That'll be just devastating.
So make sure to subscribe. Make sure
Make
to
sure you subscribe,
thank you.
please, please.
What else should they do?
Swipe up.
Bye.
Peace. You're not happy with my performance, huh?
Of course I am. Just the fact that you're doing it for me. Nice.
Aw. Thank you for the opportunity.
Bye.
Hi, sweetie.